Okay, so I'm François Estager from Château La Cabane. Here we are in Château La Cabane. We own also different chateaus that you have in Total Wine. So here we make Château La Cabane in Pomerol, Château Haumaillé, Château Pincette, Pomerol wines, a small Saint-Emilion, Domaine des Gourdins. And before we went to Château La Papeterie, and there we also make Domaine de Gachet, which is Lalande de Pomerol. So it's a family business, but it's not really a business because it's in our heart. And my grandfather began the wine business 1 century ago. He came from Central France in 1912. He began to buy wine in Bordeaux area to sell it in north of France and Belgium. And then he made some money. And he first bought Château La Papeterie in 1934. At this period, it was not so expensive. It was risky to buy this kind of vineyard, but he wanted to do something better and to make wine. It's good to sell wine. It's also good to sell your own wine. So he bought Château La Papeterie in 1934 and the other chateaus to Château La Cabane in 1952. And 52 is the oldest vintage we have from Château La Cabane. We try to keep some old wines, and we try to keep some big bottles of old wines. And it's sometimes very interesting to drink this kind of bottle. Tonight we are going to taste some old wine until 1975. I was young, I didn't do the harvest. So it's all good for me to taste this kind of wine. So it's good for you to come to see me, because it's a good opportunity. So here you have cement vats. This is old style, like what we have in Château La Papeterie. In cement, it's a good way to make the wine and to keep the wine, because cement is very good to control the temperature. When if tomorrow it's very warm, the temperature of the wine inside will be the same. And more people come back to the cement vats, because some years ago some people wanted more inox, stainless steel. Some people wanted to try something with wood, like a barrel, but with a barrel you have to change barrel every year, 2 years or 3 years. It's the same with the vat. And now we see that the cement is very good quality, and we can make very good wine in cement. I'm the third generation. My grandfather began. His first name was François Estager, like me, because he passed away because I born. So my parents gave me his name. And personally, I have 3 children. Now they are very young. My son would like to be architect. My last daughter would be to make chocolate. So they have time to decide who is going to continue after me. And I hope I still have some time also to help them. I'm really happy to welcome Total Wine Group here, because we work for a long time with Total Wine. We work for a very long time with Alfio, and it's a pleasure to work with you. It's a pleasure to welcome you. It's a pleasure to go to visit you. I try to visit you when I go to the US every year. This year, for example, I visited about 25 stores. So maybe you have too many stores. It's hard to visit all the stores, but I try to visit you when I come, and I'm really happy to work with you, because you take all my wines, and you can see the difference of the 6 wines you take, and the way to make the wine, and the different terroir of each wine. So each wine is different, and if you want anything different, you can choose a wine, and it's your choice.
Okay.